Hello folks, the following video is a mirrored version of the original, at which I have the links posted down below. So please subscribe to that channel as well. They have lots of great information. And if you're new to mine, welcome. Join in on the conversation, and you'll see many videos to come. But enjoy.
She wrote, "Hi Chris, I appreciate the work that you do and continue doing. I know this saying only too well, if you are aware you can prepare. But my problem is, and I'm sure many others are in the same boat, which is why I decided to write this, to be in the position to prepare, we need resources, and the resources cost money. What about people who are stuck, jobless, making ends meet, week in and week out? For me, I'm totally aware. I would love to be in a position to prepare for a whole community. But I'm financially embarrassed and broke. What do we do?" And at 5:30 in the morning, when my eyes were blearied, I wrote this response to her. "I went through being depressed and jobless for almost a year when I left New Jersey. I don't think that I would listen to the advice that I'm about to give you, but here it goes. First, stop emotionally worrying about things outside of your control and start taking positive, productive action in the things that you can control. This will get your mind out of the scarcity mentality and start a beneficial cycle of the abundance mentality. When you start to make real physical positive change in your environment, good things start happening. It can be as small as cleaning your house, working out, stacking an extra can of food, buying an ounce of silver, or planting a tree. Every day, make a real change in your world, and over time, you'll feel surprisingly better. Most of the battle is in our head. We are the masters of our universe. Next, we need to get rid of the toxic influences that bring us down. Thoughts, friends, habits, debts, where you live, etc. One can only maintain a positive spirit for so long inside of a toxic environment. No matter what the cost, cut anyone out or anything that does not make your life better, no matter how small. Then it comes to finances, which is where everybody wants to jump to first, even though that I feel it's a terrible mistake to do that first. Without the mental and social change first, financial change will never truly happen. This is why so many lottery winners end up back where they started, broke. The financial front is twofold. First, stack real assets. I don't care how broke you think you are. If you're an American, you can still afford to buy a silver dime a day by foregoing a coffee, soda, pizza, cable, beer, lottery tickets, or cigarettes. That silver dime is more than the entire day's wage of 2/3 of the world today. I have a member of the Silver Shield group who is a pizza delivery guy who is married, father of 3, and has a dog, and that every day after work he takes his tips and goes to the local coin store and buys silver dimes with whatever he can. This man has more real wealth than most people I know, and he is thinking generationally on what he wants to leave his kids something far better off than what he was given. If you are poor, you have to think longer term. By stacking a silver dime a day, you will give yourself a substantial buffer of real wealth that cannot be stolen from you with inflation. It is my belief that when the dollar collapses, that silver dime will represent a day's wage for food and shelter. So a silver dime a day is really not that bad because it costs less than a cup of coffee. The second step is to delay debts as long as you can. Chances are if you're poor, you have debts. Debt is slavery of the free. First, stop taking on consumer debt no matter what it takes. Second, work on delaying that debt because a currency collapse will only benefit those who have real assets and debt, not those that sold their real assets to pay off their debt. Finally, I would suggest start doing something that you really love. If you have a crappy job, start doing something on the side that you love doing and that you're talented at. We all have a song in our heart, and most men go to the grave with the song still inside of them. If you bring out what is inside of you, you will be saved. The combination of all these things that I told you over time will lead to real change. I know, I have lived it. Perhaps one day the world will start to see the logic of stop trying to change the world to make yourself happy or free, and start changing yourself to make the world happy and free.